5 Nights at Freddy's changed gaming forever. But here's the thing nobody talks about. The real magic. It's not even Scott's games anymore. And by the end of this video, I'm going to show you exactly why the fan games have completely taken over and why that might be the most genius thing to ever happen to a gaming franchise. Stick around, because what I found about upcoming projects is absolutely insane. Fnaf fan games aren't just good, they're peak. And I'm not exaggerating. But before we get into the juicy stuff about what's coming in 2025, because trust me, there are some massive projects brewing, we need to talk about why this phenomenon even exists in the first place. Name another franchise with this many fan games. Go ahead, I'll wait. But Fnaf, we're talking thousands. And here's the kicker, they're everywhere and completely free. But what makes Fnaf different isn't just the quantity, it's quality. And it's the fact that when you release a Fnaf fan game, the community doesn't judge you, they celebrate you. Why? Because Fnaf is iconic. The formula is recognizable, but it's also infinitely remixable. Think about it. The core concept, survive the night, limited resources, animatronics hunting you, is simple enough that anyone can start creating. And the community, they're hungry for it. But hold on, because the way these games interact with the lore is something I need to show you. And there's a specific fan game that just dropped hints about something big. Fnaf fan games do something incredible. They respect the original lore while simultaneously creating their own theories and expanding the universe. Games like 5 Nights at Candace, The Joy of Creation, 1 Night at Flumpty's, these aren't just copycats. They're love letters to the franchise that ask, what if? What if the horror was more psychological? What if we saw things from the animatronics perspective? What if we pushed the gameplay mechanics to their absolute limit? These fan games often influence Scott himself. Fan theories become canon. Fan designs inspire official content. It's this beautiful feedback loop, where the line between official and fan-made gets blurrier every day. But there's something happening right now in the fan game community that's going to blow your mind. So why are Fnaf fan games peak? Let me break it down. First, accessibility. These games are free. You don't need to drop money to experience new Fnaf content. Game Pass, Steam sales, whatever. Fan games beat them all because they cost nothing, and they're everywhere. Second, innovation. Fan creators aren't bound by corporate decisions or investor pressure. They can take risks. They can make the game brutally hard, experiment with graphics, blend genres, go full psychological horror, or even make a wholesome Fnaf dating sim if they want. Third, community. This is the big one. Fnaf fan games bring people together. Streamers play them, theorists analyze them, speedrunners break them, and artists create content around them. Fan games are the glue holding this massive community together. And fourth, no other franchise has this. Seriously. The combination of accessible creation tools, an iconic IP, a welcoming community, and creative freedom. You can't replicate this with any other game. Here's where it gets crazy. I've been tracking several major fan game projects, and there are some serious hints dropping about what's coming. There are whispers about a fan game that's been in development for 3 years with a full team, using tech that rivals official indie studios. I'm talking Unreal Engine 5, professional voice acting, original soundtracks, the works. Then there's the collaboration projects. Multiple fan game creators are reportedly working together on something that might be the biggest Fnaf fan project ever attempted. I can't say much more without spoiling things, but keep your eyes on certain Discord servers. And here's the wildest part. Some fan game developers have been in contact with Scott's team. Plus, with the Fnaf movie bringing in a whole new wave of fans, fan game developers are capitalizing on that momentum. We're seeing movie-inspired fan games, film-accurate models, and completely new interpretations of the movie's timeline. So here's the bottom line. Fnaf fan games aren't just peak, they're the heart of the franchise. Scott Cawthon created something special, sure, but the community, the fan creators, they turned it into a movement. The official games are iconic. They started everything. But the fan games, they sustain everything. They keep the hype alive between official releases. They give new creators a platform. They push boundaries. They bring people together. They're free, they're everywhere, and they're unapologetically creative. That's what makes Fnaf unique. No other franchise has this ecosystem. And honestly, I don't think any other franchise ever will. If you made it this far, drop a comment with your favorite Fnaf fan game. And if you're working on one, let me know. This community deserves to be celebrated. That's all for today's video. If you enjoyed this, smash that like button, subscribe to Meta Grounds for more Fnaf deep dives, and I'll see you in the next one.